What is up, awesome people, and welcome to a brand new series that kind of will act like a bit of a filler on my channel, but at the same time I've been wanting to do this for a while just to test the waters on something like this, and that is exploring the battle agency and trying to get to that awesome rank level 50 or level 50, rank 50, I forgot how they pronounce it in this game, for the battle agency. So basically, for those who don't know what the battle agency is, it's a brand new feature they introduced to the Festival Plaza for Ultra Sun and Moon, where you go through and you rent Pokemon. Now, as you see on the screen at the moment, there is currently 3 Pokemon on screen, and I do believe you can rent Pokemon from other players as well. So, kind of similar to Friend Safari back in Pokemon X and Y, you do require the friend codes of other players in order to get certain things, is basically what I'm trying to say there. Alrighty, so I've got no idea how this is going to go. I've got no idea how well this is going to even play out, or how anything. Like, this is completely going in completely blind at the moment. I'm saying completely and off the lot. I'm going to stop doing that. Alright, so I'm going to jump into it regardless and just see how everything just plays out. So as I said, I'm going to try and see if I can get to the rank 50 stage. I'm not really too sure how that's going to go. But for those of you who did see the Rainbow Rocket episode would know somewhat how this whole plays out. You go through and rent a Pokemon and then you do a battle. But this time we're not doing the Rainbow Rocket way, so this will be up against other NPCs. So at the moment my grade goes up with 1 more successful challenge. And I'll get to prepare. So we get to choose a Pokemon, and we get to choose from these 3 Pokemon. So likely we can see their summaries beforehand. This is actually very similar to Battle Factory from Generation 3 and Generation 4. And most of the time, these Pokemon have actually decent competitive sets. So straight off the bat, there we've got Druddigon. It's going to have the Adamant nature, which is great attack there. It's got nice health. It looks like it's going to be running max health, max attack. Shame you can't actually see the... Oh, you can see the EVs. So by the looks of it, it's going to be running some EVs in defense and special defense and HP. No EVs in attack from what I can see there. So trying to go really bulky, rely on the Hone Claws to boost its attack and accuracy. The accuracy is not really going to be an issue on this particular set because Dragon Claw, Night Slash, and Slash, its 3 attacking moves, all have 100% accuracy. So mostly just relying on the attack boost there. I was kind of hoping to see something like Dragon Rush or something on this particular set with that strategy. But anyways, Dragon Claw for stab, Night Slash for psychic types, your ghost types. Seeing how Slash will be running on critical hit ratio, I can't speak, because scope lens as well. Night Slash gets a boost from that as well, plus whatever Slash won't hit, Night Slash will hit, but most times I'll probably be using Night Slash anyways. Mostly weak there to the Fairy types. Fairy types will get hit by Slash, but that's about it. Next we got the, wow, it's actually a speedy Suicune, so it's going to have its mid-nature, it's going to be going max special attack and max speed. That's a set I would run for quite some time. It's got Protect, so that's kind of a standard Battle Spot single set, I would say. Snarl to drop the special attack of opposing Pokemon to make it somewhat bulky as well. What's its stats like? It's actually somewhat bulky without the defense EVs. We've also got Surf for stab and Blizzard to hit the grass types that want to come in as well. And basically about what all Blizzard stands for. Unfortunately though, that really low accuracy there. But I haven't really known Suicune to really hit that hard outside of Calm Mind, so I guess the Blizzard would be the better option, and plus Gold actually would have been a better option as well, in my honest opinion too. It's got Lumberry as well, which is kind of standard-ish for Suicune, outside of Chesto Berry. I mean, I used to run Lumberry back in 4th generation. Inner Focus meaning as well it can't get the flinches from Fake Out, and that's also the hidden ability as well, so you can get that from Generation 2. The last Pokemon we got is, I thought this might be a tanky set, is the Electros, so going max health, max special defense. Charge Beam to raise its special attack plus stab, Grass Knot to hit the ground types, Flamethrower to hit the steel types and the grass types as well, and Protect obviously to try and stall out and get some leftover recovery. That's kind of a self-explanatory set there. Who to go for there is the question. I think I'm going to choose one Pokemon. I wasn't really a huge fan of the Drudge. I did want to borrow the Electros. Actually, it was probably the better one, so I might go with that one. So time to ask some trainers to join us. So this is where the asking of other people come along, because obviously whatever grade they are is whatever Pokemon they got. So obviously this person's a grade 4. They have a Raikou up for grabs as well with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, Extra Sentry. Not really too sure, yeah, if... I can't see their bloody EVs, that's unfortunate. And my guest list is like really damn small at the moment. That's really unfortunate. Even with online, I don't get to see an awful lot. Let's view Pokemon. Max Special Attack, Max Speed, kind of your standard-ish Raikou there. Extra Sentry, Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, and Thunderbolt. Kind of the set. Extra Sentry I wouldn't normally run on the Raikou, but Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Shadow Ball are most times standard-ish sets. Shulker Berry to lower the super effective ground type. What was the other Pokemon? Because that's not what I thought it was. Golem actually looks really good there. It's got Rockhead, Focus Sash as its item. I might actually go with the Golem. And I can actually choose two here, so I could choose that. Done. It's kind of weird even going online, you don't have access to an awful lot of people, so Kobe has been invited to join your team, Fade has been invited to join your team. Challenge. And yeah, it looks like we do have to save. Woo! So it's kind of similar to Battle Tower in general, you have to save every time you go in. Alright, that was long-winded. Thought I might just explain some of my thoughts there, and as I said, I'm not really too sure how this is going to go, and considering I've never done this before outside of the actual Rainbow Rocket thing. Alright, so let me introduce the trainers who will battle along with you. We have Kobe using their Festival Plaza greetings as well. Your Pokemon seem to be very happy. And installing a battle program type Pump Girl. This is actually very reminiscent of Colosseum and Gale of Darkness VR programs. Now that I think about it. Anyways, Battle 1, let's start. I do believe my rank is still rank 0 at this point, considering I've only done the Rainbow Rocket for Battle Agency at this point. Anyways, we all get 3 Pokemon, obviously, whatever one we read, plus the other 2. And the same with the NPC. So they're leading with a Tyranitar to begin with. I've got the Electros. I do have Grass Knot on this set. They can't hit you with Earthquake. Stone Edge shouldn't do that much to me because I am bold. I think that was running max health, max special defense as well. Plus the Tyranitar is not going to like the Grass Knot at all. Plus I do about speed it. Boom. Wow, that actually soaked it up. I mean, I know for a fact there is a 20% boost from the Sand for Rock and Rock types as well. But I didn't expect it to soak it up like that, so that must be a real defensive Tyranitar. I mean, heck. Even Assault Vest one, maybe. Like max health, max special defense with Assault Vest. I mean, heck, even on top of the fact I am, as I said, running a real bulky Electros, it's definitely looking like the Sandstorm boost and the Assault Vest on that Tyranitar. Just the fact without any special attack investment, I'm doing bugger all. Alright, well, we're slowly kicking into this Tyranitar. Down into the red. Keep going for the Rock Slide. Well, it can't flinch me because I am outspeeding it, which is great. I'm slowly getting leftover recovery back on that as well, but the Sandstorm is kind of nullifying my leftovers, unfortunately, so I can just do just as much as Sandstorm's dealing to me. Alright, so that's Tyranitar down. One down, 2 more to go. Unfortunately though, that Sandstorm, leftovers, I actually got up to 70 health again. Yep, exactly 70. Alright, next up is Hydreigon. This is where Suicune actually would have been more handy. I do have... No, I don't have much. I don't really have much to hit this. I'm going to go for a Protect just to scout out what it's going to do. Dragon Tail. Alright, it's either a real bulky set. At the same time, the Sandstorm did subside, so that's a good thing. I can slowly try and get some health back. I could go for the Flamethrower, hope for a burn. 10% chance for a burn. I might try that. Just roll the dice, see how it goes. Come on, get that burn. It actually did somewhat decent damage. So that's either like a sweepy set, or that's just got running no special defense investment. Alright, so I've got the pressure going. Again, I can't do much. It's either going to go for the Dragon Tail again. If that's the case, I might just go for a Thunderbolt and let it switch me out. There's no point going for the double swap. Thunderbolt's going to do decent damage there regardless of the resistance. Surf going for the Hydreigon, so it will be a sweepy set just with... Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was correct, it was like a bulky set. It might be like a weird defensive set or something. I don't know, it's just I can't work out why I'm doing so little damage besides the resistance. Alright, did go for the Dragon Tail though, it's like a mix set or something. Going back into the Electros with like that awesome 21 HP. Oh, Stealth Rocks, I forgot about that. Alright, it's doing this Dragon Tail Stealth Rock shenanigans. Well, at least I've got Golem at this point. My sash will break, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about that. So if I outspeed this, that goes down. If I don't miss as well is another thing too. So I might just go for Rock Slide. Yes, I outsped it. Nice. Okay, that's Hydreigon down. What's their last Pokemon? Crobat. Nice. I've got the super effective to this. And I don't think there's much that the Crobat can really do. Oh, it's got U-turn. It's either it's banded. No, it's a crit. Alright, it's got the... I forgot what the rock one is. The one that lowers down Charty Berry, lowers super effective rock. Alright. Well, then, it's got Hypnosis. Alright, that's not cool. So I'm now asleep. It's a shame I didn't have the Electros still around, because I could have gone... I do have Raikou though, so Thunderbolt would take that out quite nicely. So hopefully I can wake up. I did, nice, and that's going to be the Crobat down. Okay, Battle 1 should give you kind of a taste of what Battle Agency is all about. As I said, it's very reminiscent of Battle Tower, except you're not using your own Pokemon, except you're using and relying on rental Pokemon. Which is kind of my downfall, because I'm not actually that great at rental Pokemon. So we're going to continue. Definitely reminiscent of Battle Tower. So we don't even get the chance to like switch our Pokemon in between battles as well. So I'm assuming we're going to go to 10 battles and then we might get to like rank up or something like that. Anyways, we've got an office worker who's going to lead with the Snorlax as their lead Pokemon. This thing can be so many things. It can be so many horrible things at the same time too. So it can be like Gluttony with the Figgy Berry, with Belly Drum. It can be Immunity as well. I don't even think like Grass Knot will do an awful lot to that thing. But I would say 9 times out of 10 will be Thick Fat. So Flamethrower will do nothing to it. I do get the special attack boost from, okay, it's a physical set with Wild Charge. Going off that, I'm going to assume it's got the high horsepower as well. So it may not be a Belly Drum set. At this point, I'm just going to try and use this to try and raise up my special attack with the Charge Beam. Okay, didn't get the special attack boost on that. It's going for a turn. That's going to hit quite hard. That hit very hard. Bringing me down to the orange, so... might protect there in case it's going to go for another return. I think even if the leftovers recovery, I'm still not going to live the next attack. +1, no stab. I don't think Grass Knot's going to do an awful lot. Might go Grass Knot here, like, it is quite heavy. I think it's going to definitely do more than what Charge Beam's going to do. That did very nice, and of course it's got the Gluttony there. Brings it back up. It had a Citrus Berry. Oh, it went for the counter. Alright. So I should be in range now to live a return if I don't get like a high roll there from damage counts. Okay, going for the Wild Charge once again there. I'm assuming... oh, damn, another crit. That's 2 crits off Wild Charge. I'm going for a Protect because I'm calling a return here. And unfortunately though, I can't live the next one. That went for counter. Interesting. Like, at this point, the NPC could have killed me 2 times over. Alright, Grass Knot will take out the Snorlax unless I get a min damage roll. Nice, so that's Snorlax down. That was a pain in the rear side, to be perfectly honest. Alright, leftover recovery there. That's going to bring me up to the green. Next up is going to be the Flogs. Well, this thing's a big special defensive wall. I can't really do too much to this thing at all. Actually, I can't do too much in general. It's either I try and set up on it. I'm gonna go for protect. Just to, again, scatter what it's doing, and I get leftover recovery. I mean, if anything, I can go for a grassy terrain. Okay, it's gonna set up Wish. So, the Wish vlogs. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Ugh. Okay, so if it is going to be one of these standardish special defense monsters, even with like no special attack investment as well, they hit quite hard. Okay, Wish came true. I really wish I had a better move at some charge beam as well that was actually stab. I'm gonna say they're going for another Wish. I'm gonna go for a charge beam here. Yep, they did go for Wish, nice. Now this is a good thing because they are using competitive sets. They are somewhat easier to read. So that charge beam's gonna do a decent amount again. I do get another special attack boost. And then from there I'm going to protect, so I will go for a Dazzling Gleam. Get my leftover recovery as well. There's the Dazzling Gleam. The Wish will go off again, forcing the NPC to go for another Wish. If they're programmed to do it, that is. Which I'm assuming they are. So now, I went for an Energy Ball. Well, no, it didn't actually go for another Wish like I predicted. It predicted me! NPC getting like a little bit sentient here, a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower here just to see how much it does. Going for another Energy Ball. They're not going for the Wish Loop anymore. Going for that Flamethrower. Nice. Alright, down into the orange. I'm not seeing leftovers or anything like that either. I'm at +3 and I'm still doing nothing. As I said though, massive special defense, no special attack investment at all in Electros. I'm just relying on base special attack at this point. Energy Ball there is going to bounce off due to protect, leftover recovery. I don't think I'm still in range to actually live. I think that's still going to be taking me out, especially with Dazzling Gleam. Oh! Okay, that's nice. I would have loved a burn there. Alright, just going for the Flamethrower, like I'm gonna... I was kind of hoping the NPC would have a dirt moment and go for a Wish, but that was too optimistic for this battle. Okay, so even at the red here, the Raikou should take it out with the Thunderbolt. I'm still surprised that I just noticed that levels are like, you know, level 50 and then 54. I'm assuming the higher up you go, the more levels you get. So if you're like rank level 50, you should have level 100 Pokemon. I'm assuming that's how Battle Agency is going to work, which is where I guess the advantage of have high ranked people is so you can have obviously higher ranked leveled Pokemon. Alright, Komala is our last Pokemon, going for the Thunderbolt. That is going to nearly take it out. It lives on 1 HP! Gotta throw that meme in there. I don't think it actually lived on 1, it may have lived on something like 5. Finishing off with the Volt Switch, and that's Battle 2 done. Alright. Nice. Listen. I wonder who said that one. Okay. So that's Battle 2 down. Battle 3, continue on. Backpacker is going to be our next battler. And the good thing is, normally in the games, the trainer classes would follow some type of like theme with their Pokemon. Hikers would use mainly rock-type Pokemon, picnickers would use mainly grass-type Pokemon, etc, etc. This case though, in Battle Tower or even Battle Agency or anything along these lines, they kind of break that mold and use Pokemon outside of their themes, which is really interesting. So sometimes you get really interesting sets. Reuniclus! This thing is such a great TR setup, I'm kind of scared it's going to be a Trick Room setup. So, if that's the case, I do have Shadow Ball on Raikou, so I'm going to swap out my Electros, go into the Raikou and just start hitting that with the super effective Shadow Balls. Not only that, I do have a 4 level difference, so this should still hammer it quite hard unless it's like a real tanky Reuniclus, which is a possibility. Wonder Room. So defense and special defense get swapped around. So I'm assuming that was a defensive wall. It's now a special defensive wall, which is going to be quite annoying if that was the case. We'll find out. Going for the Shadow Ball here. Oh, maybe it wasn't. It could have been a special defensive wall, now a defensive wall. I need a high damage roll here to take that out, otherwise that is going to just live barely on the red. Oh no, it does have that horrible recover, so it's like a real tanky set with recover. Oh, will Thunderbolt take it out? That's the question. Stab on top of it, super effective. It does about the same, so it's going to live just a little bit more than what Shadow Ball did to it. Let's go for the Psychic. Drops my special defense. That's really unfortunate. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here. Take out the Ranunculus and go straight back into my Electros. Saving my Raikou just in case something else comes in that I'm going to need that for. So go back out into Electros. Real tanky Pokemon. Kind of a nice swap in, I guess. Just in case they send out a... Oh, and the Wonder Room also ends. Oh, go. Hippowdon! Well, that's kind of good for me at the same time, but bad news is this thing can be real tanky. So let's just find out how tanky this thing is with a Grass Knot. That's definitely a sweeper. Or it's like a strange defensive wall one. Whirlwind! It's gonna have the Stealth Rocks on its set. The question is now, will I be able to take it out with the Earthquake? If it is a defensive wall, then this may not kill. Yep, it's a defensive wall. Oh, no! Been a while since I've seen a defensive wall hit Hippowdon. Back in the day, this thing was mostly a sweeper. Right, well, we'll just finish off with an extra Sensory there. But as I said, I'm assuming that would have had Stealth Rocks with the Whirlwind. Mushana is their last Pokemon. Alright, this thing can be real tanky. This person's had like somewhat tanky Pokemon in general. Okay, that's feeling like a tank set. Got the special defensive drop, which is nice. Going for the Carmine. Yep, this is going to be a defensive wall with the Carmine set, I would say. So my next Shadow Ball is not going to take it out unless I get a crit. Because the Carmine would have negated the special defensive drop on Shadow Ball. Nice, I actually got the high damage roll. Awesome. Right, that's Battle 3 done. That Raikou serving its purpose very well. I like it. Oh, that's it, 3 battles. No, I don't particularly want to save the battle. Alright, I'm assuming now we're going to grow a level. Congratulations, you succeeded in your challenge. Your grade is now level 1. Woo! Your talent as an agent has been recognized and you have received a grade. We hope for your further success. Please take this. Nice! So, it seems every time you level up, I'm not sure if this is true or not, you may receive something rare like a rare candy or something like that. I think you even get festival points as well. I'll give you festival coins. Oh, okay. Wow, 200 festival coins. Damn! So if you had a rare kitchen or something like that, like a level 5 rare kitchen, or... what was the other one? I mainly use rare kitchens, but you can use the festival coins there and that and level up your Pokemon. That's really handy. Alright, I've collected 206 festival coins. In total, I've now ranked up level 3. Well, at least this time round, unlike Sun and Moon, I'll actually be able to level up my Festival Plaza. Because in the end, in Sun and Moon, I never actually did this. A Pokemon house. No thanks. Oh, the other thing you do with festival coins too is obviously like buy facilities for your Festival Plaza as well using that. Alright, let's go again. We'll try and make this as long as we can. Mandibuzz, Mawile, and Rampardos. There's some good Pokemon in there, especially that Mandibuzz. Mawile can be handy. Go battle preparation. Choose Pokemon. We can lend you these Pokemon. So what have we got this time round? We have Mawile with Modest Nature. Okay. max health, max special attack. It has the Ferium Z on Fairy Wind. Did they actually take inspiration from Hypnot on this one? I just hit my microphone, I'm so sorry. Oh dear, Metal Burst, the lowered special defense by -2. Flash Cannon for stab. Fairy Wind, oh dear. Like, that's only got base 40 attack. Oh god. And then Shadow Ball. Oh my dear. Nanny Buzz. Oh, this is like a standard Nanny Buzz. Waken Berry to lower the super effective electric type moves. Overcoat makes it so it can't be hit by like Sandstorm or Hail damage. Flatter the raise special attack, makes them confused. Taunt to stop status moves. Roost for hit recovery. I'm Taunt Bait myself. Well, so much for that. I think I'm going to go for Rampardos here. Sheer Force to raise anything with secondary effect, which Ironhead has. That's about it. Head Smash is going to hurt me an awful lot though. Choice Scarf to make it fast. It's got EVs and speed and attack as well, which is great. I don't like these two, so I've only got one choice here. I'm going to have to go for Rampardos. It's the only one I feel comfortable of using with as well. I don't like the idea of being Taunt Bait and having no moves as well to use, and if a Steel type or a Poison type comes in or anything with immunity, I can't do anything. So now we're going to have to ask. There is an Entei. Now we've got a lot of people to use. What's this shenanigans? Alright, so we've got a Focus Sash, Final Gambit, Excelga. We have a Slowking with Oblivious. That looks like a familiar set, except I don't run Water Pulse, I run Scald. Hill Pulse, it's not even double battles. That's an interesting Decidueye. Minetric with Minus and Life Orb. It's a full-on physical attacker there. Entei, Sacred Fire, Bulldoze, Stone Edge, and Protect with Life Orb. That is Adamant with Life Orb. Let's have a look at its stats. I want to see if it's like max health, no, it's max health, max attack. No speed. We'll go with the Entei. I like that Entei. What am I? I'm already a physical attacker, ain't I? Who did I go with again? And then when you can't remember who you chose. Go with that. I need like a special attacker. That looks nice. That looks very nice indeed. That'll be like max speed, max special attack. It's got choice specs. Oh, I like that. It's got Switcheroo to get rid of the choice specs as well. Hurricane to hit other opposing grass types. We've got Moonblast for stab. We've got Energy Ball for stab. I really like that set, and it's also going to be my special attacker too. I love how I cannot remember which Pokemon I selected. So Entei and Whimsicott. I've got Whimsicott to hit the water types and ground types and rock types, so I come on Entei as well. God love me, I can't remember who the other Pokemon was. Who did we have again? Weil, Mandibuzz. Oh, I just can't remember. I'm full on mind blank. Rampardos, of course. No, that works out perfectly. So Rampardos will hit anything that comes in for Whimsicott, your fire type Pokemon, your flying type Pokemon. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. I like that. I really like that a lot. Unfortunately, two choice Pokemon. This will be interesting though. Life Orb on Entei. Now this will work out perfectly. I like it a lot. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we've got round 1 for grade 1. So let's build a friendship, and I like female Estranged. Of course that's a response you can have on Festival Plaza. Where else would you get a response like that? Anyways, battle 1 of 3. Here we go. I'm assuming it's still 3 for every rank. Alright, so office worker Emery. We all know I'm lovely with names. So Gardevoir is going to be their lead Pokemon. I'm going to hit that very hard with Ironhead, that's for sure. Sheer Force on top of the base attack and plus the extra boost from Sheer Force. Plus base power was what I was trying to originally get at. And super effective, boom! Weak defenses, and I was going to say, unless it's got a Focus Sash, that ain't living. And it was also a critical hit. That was overkill. Alright, Charizard's their next Pokemon. I can't do anything. It's resistant to Iron Head. I can swap out and go into nothing here. So, I didn't actually check this if this was pressure. It is. I was kind of hoping for like inner focus there as well, but not the case. Alright, Charizard at the very most, maybe, with Earthquake. I'm assuming it's going to be Earthquake. No, it's going to be Fire Fang, going for that flinch chance and the burn chance. So I'm not going to burn the Entei. I do have Stone Edge as well on this, which is very, very hit. It's got Belly Drum. It's got Belly Drum. I better hit this. Please hit. Never saw that coming. Dragon Claw. Well, this is going to hit bloody damn hard. Well, that Charizard is never going to stand a ghost of a chance against that. Life Orb, unfortunately, will bring me down to the red. The last Pokemon is probably going to be that Mandibuzz we saw in the rentals. Let's just Stone Edge that. It went for the roost. It failed. Ouch. That's probably going to go for another roost again. So let's not go for the miss. Let's go for the second. It went for the taunt. It is that same Mandibuzz we saw on rental. Bet turkey for you. Alright, first battle went absolutely quick and smoothly there. I like it a lot. If only all battles went that smoothly. Also, just noticed I'm wearing sunnies. I wasn't wearing sunnies originally, I'm pretty sure. The battle agency must just give you, like, sunnies. What if you get to keep those sunnies afterwards if you, like, get to a certain level? Alright, battle 2, start. I'm gonna ponder that sunglasses question as we go on this battle. Alright, we've got a Lass coming up. Lass Shanta. Leading with the 10 growth. Now that's not a good lead for me. 10 growth. Can be a physical attacker, can be a special attacker, can be a tank. This thing can be so many things. It's scary to go up against, actually. I'm gonna go into the Whimsicott here. Because I got a feeling it may be a Leech Seed Protect set. I got a feeling that when they were programming the Pokemon, I feel they were going to put something scummy like that, and it's got something. Well, I had no way around that one regardless. Alright, well, if it was a Toxic Leech Seed set, it can't go for the number 2, but it may be able to go for a Protect here. Having said that, let's go for Switcheroo. Let's give it a choice specs. I got a big root, so that would have been going for the probably the Leech Seed and the Giga Drain getting a boost from it too. So I may have just boosted its. I indeed just boosted its Giga Drain, but that's gonna hit it quite hard. I need to hit Hurricane at least one more time. I think the fact I got rid of I'm gonna go out. The fact I got rid of my choice specs actually may have been a bad idea there, because that made a huge difference in damage calcs. I actually may have one-shotted that with the choice specs on top of it. Oh well. Alright, it is locked into the Giga Drain there, so that won't do very much to me. Sacrifice that. And that's a whole bunch of burnt, tangled hair. What are we up to? Pokemon 2, Slow King. Well, if it's anything like the rental one, Water Pulse, Trick Room, Size Shock, and Heal Pulse. And both of my Pokemon are weak to that, because I lost my Grass Attacker already. Okay, Stone Edge is going to do... Okay, it's a 2-hit KO. It's going to have the Citrus Berry. Yep, I use Citrus, wait for the Water Pulse. I think it was Modest Nature at the top of my head too. Unfortunately, if I hit this, Life Orb is going to do more damage to me. Crit! Oh, beautiful, baby! Ah, I love it. I love it. Alright, Flareon's our last Pokemon, so if I hit the Stone Edge, that'll go down unless it's sashed. And even if I don't manage to kill it, it is sashed. I was going to say, I do have Rampardos in the back as well to... It's got Flail! Ah, should have rented that instead. I saw a flare on rental too. Alright, I did say I've got the red Pardos with Choice Scarf in the back as well, so I could have easily taken it out if all else failed, which it did. Last resort with the Earthquake. It had quick attack, but that's not going to do very much to Rampardos. And boom. Let's Flareon down. Alright, last Shanta. I'm terrible with names. Even in real life, I'm terrible with names. Okay, let's battle 2 down. One last battle that will give us rank 2. And some level 52 Pokemon. Another Lass is going to come out and challenge us. Okay, what's this Lass gotta have? Ampipalm, well that's gonna have the Fake Out. I mean, what Ampipalm doesn't run Fake Out? It could have Beat Up as well, I guess, or it could have Fling. It could very also be the Technician set too, with Double Hit, or other shenanigans like that. It did have Fling, so it's gonna Fling the King's Rock. I'm gonna get flinched regardless of how that was gonna work out. What you can do is actually Fake Out, then go Fling, and you get double flinch. It's gonna thief my Choice Scarf. That's quite nasty. Have a Brick Break. Oh, and don't kill. Alright, it's gonna go for another Thief, isn't it? It's locked in as well, I'm pretty sure. So swap out the Red Pardos, go into Whimsicott. I'm ashamed. It's disappointing I've already lost my Choice Scarf. It's gonna fling the Choice Scarf at me. Well, lucky I did swap into a Fairy type. So it's no longer got the boost from the Choice Scarf, so it's not as fast. It's going to... spill my... my Choice Specs. I'm so flabbergasted I couldn't even speak English there for a second. Alright, that's annoying. But where's the next Pokemon? I'm without a Choice Scarf. I'm so annoyed. I'm going for the Moonblast here. This should take it out. Boom. Wow, that did not kill. Going for that Thrash. This is going to hurt. I have Paper Thin defenses. That does not help. Fluffy? I might just take out the Rampardos. Without that Choice Scarf, it's kind of ruined. Plus, I've already taken prior damage too, so we'll just Brick Break this. I'm hoping that's actually enough to kill. Because if it did have Fluffy, it would have lowered that power. Anyway, Slowking is going to be their last Pokemon. I really hope I outspeed this, and I hope I hit. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Arceus! That is going to absolutely hammer it! Oh, man. Double KO there is always lovely, especially off the Head Smash. That clutch Head Smash at the end there, it would have been horrible if I didn't hit that. Hey, that's rank 2 done. Oh, sorry, yeah, rank 1 fully finished. We got promoted to rank 2, hopefully. Oh, look at those lovely Pokemon. Right, grade 2. And we also get another rare candy. Nice. And we also, wow, 215 festival coins. So it must go up by 15 every time. So it was 200 before, 215 now. We'll definitely get a level up. We're at rank 4 now for Festival Plaza. As I said, the plus side here is I get to level up my castle a little bit more. And hopefully get some nice facilities along the way. Oh, what are we coming out here for? Oh, missions. I now get the ability to do missions. These are actually quite fun to do on live streams. So I'm kind of glad I got that option back. No festival, no facilities though. It's kind of unfortunate. Why not? We'll go for another one. May as well try and do 3 per episode at this point. Bravery, Dust Noir, and Vikavolt. I'm liking the Vikavolt there. So, battle preparation. I wonder if you can go through and do like the previous ones, because they weren't all that bad. Rampardos with choice scarf. Entei with life. I might just, oh whoops. Might do battle preparation. I might get actually something a little bit better this time. So choose Pokemon. And plus some of these Pokemon are looking pretty fancy, I hope. Okay, so Electrium Z. Actually, that's quite good. Electrium Z going off Thunderbolt and Volt Switch there. Thunderbolt will hit for quite nice damage. Going for the max health, max special attack, of course. Because Volt's nice low base speed wouldn't exactly warrant a speed invis at all. Mud Shot though is interesting because that's physical. That's special. Sorry, I thought that was physical for a second. Hitting opposing Volt Absorb or the Lightning Rod Pokemon there. Low base power, 95% accuracy, which is like the equivalent to 50% accuracy for me. Not stab. Flash Cannon for Fairy types or Ice types, and Rock types as well, which is like super effective to Bigger Volt. Relax Nature, that's a Trick Rumor. It ain't bad. It's got Destiny Bond, Pain Split, Shadow Sneak with Ghostium Z. Ugh, what does Ghostium Z Destiny Bond do again? I've so forgotten. I think it does something, but this is where I regret not being fully up to date with my Z moves. Oh. Ooh, Keen-Eye, Persian Berry. That prevents confusion. So that'll be a Thrash. I actually quite like that one. It's got Naughty Nature. So that's lowering special defense. Bulk up, Thrash, Superpower, and U-Turn. With Keen-Eye, so its accuracy can't be dropped. I might go with that. I mean, the Vikavolt was nice. But I'm quite liking the U-Turn option there for Bravery. So it means I can get out and go back in. Then we have Minute. I'm back to only having 2 again. These 2 people. Ah, where's all those other nice people that I was using before? Like, they were nice. This ain't fair. I really need to VIP people, but even then I don't think this game would actually let me use them. Well, I kind of have no choice. I have to use these people unless I can get NPCs. The Raikou was nice. Adamant Crunch, Lotus Sleuth, and Quick Charge, Microwave, Sugarberry. Why not? I've already used the Raikou once, so I feel confident using that. Minute Trick though at level 50 is kind of annoying. Well, I probably should have gone with the previous 3 I had before if that was a possibility. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't see the point of being online when I can't use like half the people that are supposedly on my guest list. That's annoying. Or I'm on a horrible time. I mean, nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon Australian time is kind of bad because I think everyone's asleep. Anyways, we've got Punk Girl up. I'm going to have to see how well I do with this because even I'm not too confident. I have 2 Pokemon weak to ground. In with Sugarberry, that's not going to help. I do have Bravery, that's about the only Pokemon not weak to ground. Alright, we have the Weezing. This could be a problem because it can have Will-O-Wisp. And it's quite defensive. I'm gonna go for the U-turn here. If it does have Will-O-Wisp, I can just go straight into Raikou and just Thunderbolt that. Okay, into the Raikou. Gotta have pressure up on that. It has Haze, so that was actually a good play because I was thinking about going for the Bulk Up. So Bulk Up would have been negated. I have Extra Sensory on this. About the only time I'll ever see this. Oh, look! Super effective Psychic. Pineapple Berry. I guess that would work. I just didn't expect that. Wow. Pineapple Berry, that's a super effective berry I don't think I've ever seen being used, so that was quite nice to see actually. Bit of a swap up from the usual. Anyways, Glalie is going to be up next. Alright, I wonder what Glalie's gonna do, besides like maybe Blizzard, Hail. Oh, it's gonna... Okay, it does have Hail. I don't remember, does it have Ice Body or something like that? If it does, then this will make it like a defensive one. I mean, or it's just using it to throw up the blizzards, which I'm not gonna let it. Go down, Glalie, no blizzards for you today. Right, the last Pokemon is going to be the Salazzle. Well, most times it's going to be Sashed or Spexed. It won't have the Payapa Berry, surely. Plus it's a big glass cannon, so if it's something like extra sensory, we'll take that out. So nice. I will take that. And Smile. Considering that this team has like absolutely no synergy whatsoever. If it wasn't for the Raikou, I think I'd be in a lot of trouble. Alright, Battle 2, let's do this. We've got a Haiku coming out. Hey, what have we got to verse this time? I didn't see the Pokemon I saw in rentals yet, which is good. Aggron. I'm going to say Sturdy nature on this one. Sturdy, or it could have the Rock Head. That would be bad for me though if it's got the Rock Head ability. So we'll go Superpower. Just smack this for as hard as we can. Oh, it does have the Sturdy nature. So if I did go for like Rock Head, that's going to be taking itself down. But I am going to get the defense drop. It's got the Roar. Even better! Oh, perfection! At its absolute finest. That is personification of absolute perfection. Damn! Because I was just going to go for the U-turn. Anyways, go for the quick attack. Take out that Sturdy Aggron. Ah, awesome! Oh, that was poetry in motion. That was absolutely brilliant. Oh, couldn't have actually played that out better myself. Going for the crunch there. Palisand will most likely go for the Earth Power, I would say. Yeah, that soaked it up. Well, this is definitely a tanky Palisand. Go for the Sandstorm. This had... It had that ability to soak up water type moves and make its defense go up. But just judging from the damage at this point, it's got Shore Up. Alright. Oh. I need to hit this for like a special defensive move at this point. It ain't looking like it's got a ground type move, because I would have used it by now to take out the Manectric. But I do have Sugar Berry on this regardless if it does have a ground type move. Okay, it's got Shadow Ball. Interesting. Well, I'm still going to run by the theory it doesn't have a ground type move, and it's just going to rely on Shadow Ball as its only attacking move. So Shadow Ball for the Raikou here. Yeah, that's definitely a defensive wall. There's the Earth Power, which I knew had to eventually come. Sugar Berry is going to kick in. It's going to save me there. Oh, I even get a special defensive drop. Damn. Alright. Go for the Shadow Ball, take out that Palisand before it starts getting really annoying with the Shore Ups. Plus that residual damage from Sandstorm I'm not liking at all. Okay, the last Pokemon's going to be the Metagross. Alright, that's still weak to the Shadow Ball. I will outspit it as well. It's not affected by Sandstorm, unfortunately. And I can finish off with the Superpower, hopefully from the Bravery. Yep, that'll definitely go down to the Superpower. Going for Magnet Rise. Alright, that's questionable. I have a funny feeling that may have had the Smooth Rock. Or I'm just not counting properly on the Sandstorm turns. Anyways, regardless, that is battle over with the second challenger down. And after that, that's the last battle. We got rank 3, I think. I've even lost count on like what rank I'm up to now. We've only just begun. This is episode 1 and I'm like completely mind blanking on everything. Huh, that's a good sign of what the rest of this series will be. Okay, last battle, we have Hiker Buster. He's gonna lead with a Repados. Quite Hikerish-esque there. Alright, I've gotta hope it doesn't have the Chopper Berry. It's got Mold Breaker. Superpower will hurt that. The problem is though, if it's got Sash, it's going to live. If it doesn't have Scarf, because it wouldn't use Protect. It's got Mold Breaker, not Rockhead though, that's good. And it doesn't have Sheer Force either, that's even better. I could very well go for a Bulk Up, but I doubt I would still even leave a Rockhead. Sorry, a Head Smash. So I'm going to go straight for the Superpower. It was not sashed. It lived so damn close to that 1 HP. I could have actually gone for the Bulk Up there. So unfortunate. Anyways, I'll finish it off with the U-turn, get rid of my stat drops there as well, which means I can swap it into someone else. Rapados does go down, I do swap out. Safe bet here is Raikou, honestly. It's either going to my physical Manectric or I go into Raikou. I know what I'm definitely swapping into, so Raikou's the choice. Oh no. Like chop. Okay. Shadow Ball, I guess. I got... She's got nothing for this. Oh dear, that is quite tanky and special defense. And assault vested too, so... Holy moly. That has to be max health, max special defense. I don't think I've ever seen a Garchomp tank a special move like that in yonks. Alright, going for the Earthquake, which I saw from a mile away. This will... Either that's going off base attack or it still has something in attack. Damn. I actually wasn't expecting to do that much damage to me. Either that or this Raikou isn't running the bloody EV spread that I thought it was. It's running Sand Tomb. If that has Toxic, I know damn well what set that is. Oh. Wait, it would run Earthquake and Sand Tomb though. Okay, that's an interesting moveset. Go for Crunch on this one. It won't Protect. So Sandstorm's gonna rip through me. Crunch should take this out if it lands. If it's got Sand Veil, that's an issue. It's gonna outspeed me and go for his Sand Tomb. Ow. Okay, it landed. So it does. It's either I got lucky and it does have the Sand Veil. I got the crit. Alright, I'll take it. It was like a real bulky set. Sandstorm finally subsides, and the last Pokemon is Nidoking! Ah! Okay, go for the Crunch. I outspeed at least. Okay, it's going for the Mega Horn. That's going to land. Now I just need to rely on Bravery, who's already taken prior damage. It's got Mega Horn. Would have had Earthquake, but I can't use that. Alright, going for the Thrash. It had Sucker Punch! No! Oh, that's... Oh. What a way to end the episode. I lose. Ah, I found out Mega Horn missed. Oh, I'm so salty. Oh, that's not fair. I'd love to blame Plaza on that one because it gave me 2 bloody electric types. At least I still get some Festival coins. At least they're still nice on that one, so I can still rank up Festival Plaza. I guess there is some type of silver lining at the end of the tunnel and whatever, however that line goes. Treasure hunt, no thanks. I'll just take the pearl or whatever you normally give me. Thank you, I'll just sell that for money. It's better than what a level 1 facility is anyway. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, God damn it. Trust that Nidoking to have Sucker Punch. Alright, so as I said, at the moment this series is going to be acting like a bit of a filler due to how busy I am in December with work and as well as family with Christmas time and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and while this is going to be running, hopefully I'll be finishing off a few other series like TCG and then moving on to the two brand new series. As well as trying to finish off the Ultra Sun and Moon walkthrough at the same time. So, as I said, hope you guys do enjoy this series. If you do want to try and follow along with the Battle Agency thing, or if you are interested in Battle Agency stuff or teaming up with people who are, you know, high rank in Battle Agency and all that, I do have a Discord channel that does trying to go into Battle Agency stuff now, considering I'm starting to do it myself, so I'm going to try and get the community involved with it too, so if you want to head over there and leave down what rank you are and all that, and hopefully I might be able to add you and add you the VIP and all that. Obviously, of course, if bloody Plaza wants to actually does its stuff, I'm hoping if I VIP people, I can hopefully use them in battles as well. Well, that's Plaza, it probably won't. But anyways, until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!